Hello, I'm back again to do Amy at Crafty Cat's colour challenge. So today the colour is brown. Woohoo! I love brown. So I'm just going to show you what I've got first. Let me move that out of the way. I feel all organised, but we shall see. So I'm going to use the kit, well, one of the kits that I won from Nikki at Musings from Nikki. So I have done a video showing this kit. I was really lucky and I won 5 kits from her. So I've been looking forward to using that. And then I've printed out a kit. Can't remember what it's called. I will put the link in the description. This is from Romantica Arts, and I really do like her stuff. She's got some really nice birds and botanicals, and I've bought quite a few of them. So this is just a real, you know, it's like a core kit really. It goes with everything. It's a good one to have. So I thought I could match that up with Nikki's. I've also printed out some plain different brown backgrounds. I've cut all these out of Nikki's kit. Like I say, I did win 5 kits, so I think 3 of them are in there cut up. Then I've got myself some bases, so it makes a good starting block. And then I think this project deserves some Tim Holtz. So I don't know if I did show you this, but I've now put all my Tim Holtz in this bigger tin. So I'll never find anything now, will I? I could do with a few more of these because they're actually magnetic. So Roxanne sent me this from America, and it's really cool. So I thought, I don't know how many I'd be able to fit in here. I don't know if I could squeeze 3 in here, and then you could have all little bits inside of one tin, which who doesn't love a tin? And then I've got the lid with all bits and bobs. So yeah, I love brown. It's my favourite. So I was going to start off by, if you remember the red challenge, I did that pocket and Amy did it. I watched her video the other day and she's done 2 videos on the latest colour challenge, which is actually black and white. And she did the pocket as well. And I think she did hers a little bit different to mine. So I'm going to revisit that because I don't feel like I pulled it off fully. So I'm going to have another bash at that. Just put that there because I just thought it's something pretty to look at, but I don't want to work on it because I will ruin it. So let me just check we're all in frame and stuff. Get my bearings. Brilliant. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. My idea is because I'm going to be using these pieces in something that we're going to be doing in the future, and it's an A5 journal. So I'm thinking that this pocket would be nice in the inside cover. So I'm going to do it that it fits that. So how's about that? So I'm going to just follow the line down. Obviously go in a little bit just so I've got the right measurements. So I think if I go in there, see what's that? I should know what size it is. I'm absolutely rubbish with remembering measurements and stuff. So it is 14 centimetres. So now we know, but I won't remember that ever. Right, See, I don't even know where the line is. Oh dear. Why hasn't it got numbers across the top? Must just think you know stuff. Right. I think that's it. I hope it's not wonky. Oh, I'm trying to rip two at the same time so I don't have to put us all through that again. Right, I'm just going to rip that off. I'll just cut that off. There we go. So we'll use that for something else. Right, so that's what I'm going to start off with. So I'm going to put the timer on. If I can get back on it. So start. Okay. Oh, I hope I can remember how to do it actually. So you folded one up, and that was, let me think about this. Right, okay. So if I measured it against that, that would give me my kind of fold. Sorry about my fingers. I've just had some ink for the printer this morning, and I've got an eco printer, so I have to kind of not funnel it in, but yeah, opening all the packets and stuff. I've just got covered in ink. So that's a lot. Yeah, that would be really good. So yeah, this will make like a pocket page. So I'll just get that bit, 'cause I think that's wonky. Right, so we'll give it an ink. I've just ordered some walnut stain. So I've got Antique Photo. That's kind of what I first started on. Well, I actually started on antique linen, which was far too light. And then, because I was a bit nervous about Antique Photo, when I saw people inking with it and stuff, I thought, oh, that's far too dark for me. So yeah, I tried the antique linen, that was far too light. And then I had the Antique Photo, and then I thought, I fancy something a bit darker, so I've went for the Gathered Twigs, which is really nice. And then I can't remember who I watched. Somebody in the last couple of days, and they was inking craft card, and they said that they used whatever I said I've just bought, that colour. So I've ordered some of that. So yeah, I can't for the life of me think of it. Who it was. I don't know if it was Izzy from Izzy Peas. No, I think I watched her video after. Anyway, whoever I watched yesterday who was doing something with craft paper. So whoever you are, thank you very much. I've ordered some, and I'm sure that will make life easier. So we're not going to tape it up like I did last time straight away, because that was a boo-boo. I think that's straight. Let me just stand up and, oh, I think that might just be. Yeah. I could even put another one there. Oh, that's then going crazy, isn't it? But yeah, I might try that another time. I'm going to say, I do think I'm going to keep pulling these pockets out. So I think, because last time I did this too small, and then when I did this bit, there wasn't enough width for tags. So if I go, what we're saying that is about, probably 1.5 inches. Yeah, I think that will be good. Let's do it on the straight side because I did go 1K on that. So we'll go something like that. I don't know if that's going to be major wonky or not. No, that looks fine. Do it! Just do it! I'll just place my ruler there to get that bottom one. I can always trim it if I've gone a little bit longer. It's better to go longer than shorter. So just ink this on. I think I'm going to get my corner rounder out and just wrap round the top corners, and I might put some thumb holes in it. So yeah, that's loads better. And then not only have you got that to decorate, this is a lot wider for you to be able to decorate that. Or I could even go, oh yeah, the possibilities are literally endless with this. Yeah, you're gonna get bored of seeing this. You're like, can't she make anything else? So yeah, I'm actually gonna go like that. So that would mean that I would need to glue this first one down, and then I would tape either side and I would glue that down. Yes, I think I've got it. Right, let's get this out and let's get the corner doobie out. So this, both of these are going to want, oh no, don't fall to bits. I'm going to do them separately because I think it could go drastically wrong. And that's that. That's that. So if that was in there, yeah, I think I'm going to put a doobie there. So would I go, so what would the middle be? So this is 13, so 6.5, which would be there. So would I go there or would I go halfway? So that would be 4.25, which would be there. No, I think I'd go in the middle. The middle. So did I say 6.5? Let me just stretch and get a pencil. Yeah, so 6.5. So I'll go there. I can't see that because I haven't got my nib out. That's it. So we've hit 250 subscribers. I've made the video this morning because well, I didn't. That's random selector thing picked a winner. So hopefully by now Rosie will have been in touch. So yeah, that was very exciting, and it was lovely to get to 250. Really exciting. So, and what I'm enjoying, like, numbers don't matter, because for me, I'm just enjoying the conversations and, you know, talking to people and getting to know, you know, bits about people and things. You know, you could have 50,000 people, but if nobody's talking, then there's no point, is there? I'd rather have a few hundred and it be chatty, because I couldn't talk to 10,000 people. And I definitely wouldn't be able to, I'm just going to stay. If I stack that down, what would the consequences of that be? Oh, nothing actually. It's stopped that pocket from being too deep. And I did say that, didn't I, last time? So, I am going to stick this down slightly so this pocket isn't ridiculously deep, and I might do the same with that one. Right, so let me just, oh, I thought this were going to be really quick and easy, because I was like, oh, I know how to do it now. Right, so these are one of the longer tags that I've got, an Artymaze one, because she just seemed to do long ones. So you would kind of want it there. So that's a good inch, isn't it? Good inch. So let's do that. But I think once I've perfected this pocket, it's going to be really versatile and it's going to be really quick, because it's a simple way. It's a lot simpler to how I was doing them, because I was doing, you know, separate panels for each one. So that would be that one, and then you'd have this one. Where's my tag? Which would be here. So I think again I'm going to stick down the first inch. I hope I don't do this and then I go, oh no, what did I do that for? That was a big disaster, because right now it seems like the right thing to do. Yeah, it could go wrong, couldn't it? But we shall see. There's no fun in not trying, is there? We'll never know. If we don't try, how will we know? And what do they say? If you never fail, then you know you've never tried to do many things, because failure is part of the learning process. If you're too afraid to fail, then you're not going to try new things out. And sometimes we just have to take that leap of faith, don't we? And just go for it. So that's what we're doing. We're just going for it. So we'll put that there. So yeah, I'm going to make an A5 botanical journal with Nikki's kit. So I thought actually these would be brilliant to go in it. So I am going to glue this side down. Like that. I've just noticed that's straight, but it won't matter because the tape's going on it. And I've rounded the corners and the tape's going on it. Well, that doesn't matter too much. So let's rip that off. So I did say that this in the other video. This tape is picture tape, you know, mirror tape. So if you look at the back of your pictures and your mirrors, it has this tape around it. So it is really strong, and it must be a sort of paper. It's like masking tape, but you know, a lot stickier. And it's got a lovely colour. So I'll snip that off. Snip that. Wonder, will this go through here, or will it all stick and be? Oh, yeah, it's done it. Could probably just. I wish I could just cut corners. Some people do it fantastically. So that's that, and then we need to do this side. If I just rip that too short, no. And we'll put that on there. Do wonder what this tape would be like to put in the middle of your journal, to just give it some support, but I wonder if you'd be able to sew through it, because I think I've got enough tape to last forever. And so I think that was it was the smallest roll, and they did a lot bigger rolls than that. I don't think this is really inkable. Right, so that is that. Let's put the lid on there a minute. So we need to decorate it. Really needed something taller. Let's have a look. Who's the tallest? I think I picked quite short ones, because I was thinking of the size of last time's. Not quite right. I mean, I did see a long one in me doobie, and I thought, no, that'd be far too long. That's long. That's long. Sorry, I don't know what kind of view you'll have. Probably horrendous. I'm going to say, you know, you can never be fully prepared. You think that you've pulled everything out that you could possibly need, and then there's always something. Let's have a look at this one. This was the one I was going to pull out before, and then I thought, no, it's far too long. So let's cut that one out, and we can pretend that that one never existed, but we could actually use it for something else another time. Let's just go around there. Yeah, that's just right, really. Let's make it a little bit more around here, so it's not hanging off. I'm going to say, when I sit and fussy cut a lot of things, I don't tend to go right to the edges, because it's far too time consuming. So I tend to just roughly fussy cut them, because some of these things you fussy cut them out and you never use them anyway, so you've literally wasted all that time fussy cutting them out. So yeah, I just tend to do them a bit rough. I'll just go in a bit here. So yeah, like that. Right, what else are we going to do? So we want to kind of label, oops, a jumping label. Maybe that's a bit too brown, want something lighter. Quite like that. There's a lot of, I'm going to have to do a bit of collage down there because there's way too much space. Right, come on Tanya, let's do this. I don't know if I've printed on it. I did. Just put this to one side. So we did go out yesterday. I think I did say last week I went to do the shopping, and the queue was absolutely enormous, and I had already queued at the post office and the chemist, and I just had enough of queuing. So yeah, I didn't do the shopping. So we did have to go yesterday. It's, all seems quite normal now with the you know, with the amount of food and stuff. I think pasta's still quite low, and rice, but yeah, I think everything else was quite normal. I'm gonna have to just pause that because I think somebody is at the door. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to say, why does the parcel come every time I'm doing a video? Right, ink this. I think I was inking that before I went off. I've got no idea what it is that I've ordered. Then say we're just bringing parcels in and placing them in a box in the shed for a day or two before we open them. So it's in quarantine at the minute. I think I want that way. Just ink round this. So yeah, don't think I'm going to get many pieces done, but I wanted to make the pieces that I do want to actually use for the journal that I'm going to be doing. So I might do a follow-up video and show you a few more pieces that I'm going to be doing to put in it. So I think, I'll put my glasses back on. I think we'll go about there. So glue. So yeah, I think gluing the pockets down a little bit like I did. I think I did the right thing. And obviously because it's such a big pocket, yeah, you would need absolutely enormous things to go with that, which is fine, you know, depending what you're doing. But I've got something specifically in mind that I do want this for. I was say it would make an absolutely ideal pocket for some of your bigger, longer tags, because sometimes you've got nowhere to put them. So we'll get that down there. And do you want a bit of anything else behind it? Did pull, if you saw, oh, it's even nice on the back. if you saw my last shopping video, you'll see that bought these beautiful where's my terror roller. I want to be really careful with this. Yeah, these beautiful wrapping papers from a lady on Etsy, and she sold them, also sold them in, can't talk and do, 6x6 pieces for, you know, either samples or it did say, you know, for crafting. So I had two packs. So I'm just gonna rip him. Yeah, so I had 2 packs because I do want to buy some in rolls because I thought they'd make fabulous end papers for journals, and for, you know, the backs of covers. So yeah, I had quite a few different ones. I was going to say I even had some Christmas ones just to see what she got. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's tear that off. Give it an inky. Oh, me reset the timer. Resume. Yeah. Gonna say I did forget to pause it when I went downstairs anyway. So I was owed a few minutes. Should I grab some water while I was down there? Must learn that I need a bottle of water. I think I want it more, that's hard. Yeah, I'm gonna stick that there. I'm hoping that I don't end up getting the full sun before this video finishes. I'm a bit later than I would have liked. I was up at 7 and plan was, you know, wake up and get video in as soon as I woke up. But I can't remember what I first did, what set me on a tangent, and yeah, it got to gone 12 o'clock and I'm still not done. Oh, I'll tell you what it was. Realising that it was on 251 subscribers this morning. So I thought, oh cracky, I best do a video saying about it and draw the winner in case anybody else put you know, a comment in. So yeah, I videoed that, and then I just think I went all giddy and yeah, I don't know what I did after that. Just congratulating myself, but yeah, I don't know then what happened to time. Yeah, I think I went downstairs, you know, washed pots and put some washing out and then put the washer back on and ended up, you know, having a bit of a tidy round as you do, and time just goes. Right, I'm gonna see if I've got a good number for up there. I want a tiny one. Oh, actually, I'm going to be putting that there. Let me put that on first, because might not need one. But yeah, I don't think I've really done anything else this morning. Oh, my wage slip. I was looking at my wage slip online from work because we're just on 80% pay. So yeah, I was just checking kind of what that was gonna be. I feel like I've been searching for something online. I can't remember what it was. Right, I'm gonna stick that down because I know that I want that there. I'm going to actually try. Let me move these out of the way. I've got some Yoo-Hoo glue. Woohoo! So I bought a whole box from them. So let's hope that I do like them. Oh, I don't know which way I had it now. It's quite hard. Oh, that's good because, yeah, not loads comes out like on the cheaper ones. So that's going to go there. I feel like I want some of that somewhere. And then I need a bit of something else. Let's try a bit of this different graph paper. So we've still got really lovely weather here. Wouldn't say it was as warm as it had been, but yeah, it's really nice, bright, cheery. Does make you feel a lot better. It doesn't feel such a dreary place, I think, when there's a bit of sunshine. I do like the rain though, don't get me wrong, I do like the rain. There's something about it. Yeah, I love the sound of rain. And so when I had some problems with sleeping and things, I used to listen to like running water. There's something quite magical about it. I just tear that so it's got a little bit of a... Yeah, and then I do love being near water. Not the sea so much. Right, that's going to go there. But, you know, streams and lakes and little waterfalls and stuff. Right, that can go there. I can't remember if I think I've already inked around this. Yeah, well, so far I'm thinking this Yoo-Hoo's quite good. We shall see. See if it starts raising up or not. I don't know if I have to go down here. I feel like it does need to go down there. As much as I really do like it there. Could I get away with it? Let me just pop that there without committing to sticking it down. I could do with a really tiny. Let's use the lid to have a sort out. Ah, there's a little tiny one there. No, it's too much. No. Right, so make a decision either there, which is nice. I'll tell you what, this is what I've made it for. These field notes. Now these come in the kit that I won from Nikki. Because I think the kit was either the botanist or the naturist or the naturalist, and it's a massive kit. And you get this in them, but you can also you can also buy them separately. So I already actually owned this part. And I have used them before, and they're great because you can print them out at all different sizes. So I even do them even bigger. And they're really nice on parchment paper as well. Is that one just a little bit too big? Right, let me just cut this one down a little bit. So yeah, I kind of wanted this in the front of the book. You know, like how you'd have a library card in the front of a book. This is kind of the old, you know, a botanist. Oh yeah, I like that. Seems a shame to cover that one up. Yeah, I'm going to just, but then it's like, I've got a pocket there. Hey, I glued that right at there. Hey, brilliant. That was literally guesswork as well. Oh yeah, I don't want to put anything in that one. I suppose if I found something thin and tall, I could do that. Right, stick that down because we're committed. Right. So that is it. Oh, I love it. Where's that little... No, it's too much. So there we go. That's his first piece. I think that's took me half an hour. Right. There was something else I was going to make. Let me look through my pieces. It might. I was going to do something with that. Maybe I didn't cut it out. Right. Let's do that. So I was going to make a little notebook. So that's that. Just need a piece of card. Right, I'm just cutting this piece of card down. So I'm going to cut this to 4 inches by, I think it's about 5.5, 5 3/4. I'm going to round these. I'll round the top, but I do think they will end up getting hidden. So that's going to go, yep, on the top there. Okay, right, let me ink this. Keep forgetting to put my lid on. I'm lucky that it's not dried up. I don't know how much of this you'll end up actually seeing. I've stole this idea off Violet. I saw something in her shop and I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. Oh, come on. Right. Don't think hers is exactly the same as I'm going to do mine. So let's try and get in the middle. Is that in the middle? Yeah, it looks in the middle. Right, glue this down. I absolutely adore these tab things. I think they're fabulous. Just put a bit there. Little clipboard. It looks so realistic. I love it. And so I think like with the botany things and that, it's really cool. So is that the same size? So I'm going to make this into a notebook. So they're just over 3. Did I get some paper out to do a notebook with? No, don't be silly. Because she was all organised. So you thought. Right, I'm just going to get a couple of pieces of parchment paper. And what did we say this was? 3 and a bit. So I'm going to cut it down. Okay, 3 in the back. 3 in the back. I've positioned my cutter actually on my computer desk, because then I thought I can just spin round and cut, and I'm sure nobody needs to see me cutting. I'm just using my Fiskars little guillotine, but it saves keep bringing it on and off the table. So I've ended up with, I've just cut an A4 sheet into 3 and a bit, and I'm going to do it lengthwise. What did we say this was? So let's go 5 and a half. I'll try that. So that's that. No, it wants to be a little bit shorter. Right, come on, that's it. Is that about right? So that's going to go there. Right, how am I going to do this? Yeah, I know. I think my old punch is going to be too wide. So we're going to go, let's do it on centimetres. We'll do it at, let's just eyeball it. So we'll go, oh, this is going to be tough. Oh, gosh. Too tough for me, that. Crikey. And then we're going to go, wish I'd have gone out a bit more, but it doesn't matter. Right. Oh, gosh. So that's that. I'm going to just grab my string. Where's my scissors? Scissors? There they are. Oh, so I don't know if I just knocked the camera then or not. I don't think I did. Right, I'm going to thread this through. Tell you what I forgot to do. One second. I want one on the back, what I'm going to stick to the actual back. Sorry, I don't know if I was been miles out of view. It is really fiddly doing it away from you. It's not going to be... Oh, I know, I quite like that. Right, let me get the whole... Oh. Right, string. No, I don't know if it'd have looked, I think it's going to look better that way. I don't think it warrants a bow. That's that, I'll tie it off at the back. makes it quite lumpy. Just gonna have to go at the front. It makes it too lumpy. Right, cut that off a little bit. It's surprising when you just see something and you've not actually made it. I think you do need to make something once to just get that understanding of it. Because obviously it's all different elements, isn't it, all put together. All the projects are. So that would go there. That's too long. I suppose this is why people measure. Let's take that one. Yep, right. I'm going to glue this. I think I'm going to glue this back down just to make it a bit flatter. Let's put a bit all the way around. No, I've gone wonky like that. Maybe the paper was wonky. There we go. Oh, I love it. Could do with some kind of pencil. Yeah, that'd be really cool, putting a little band thing there and having a pencil at the side of it. So yeah, I might do a little bit of stamping and stuff on it to just give it a bit more interest. But yeah, love that. Right, what can I do quick? Because I have got, let me have a look at the time, because I had got another project that I really wanted to, 15 minutes. I'm not going to have time, but I wanted to do this, something with this. Now, I did see a video the other week with Pam from the Paper Outpost. She didn't do this exactly, and but it just made me think about envelopes in a bit of a different way. So I had, this is a Tim Holtz piece, and it does fit in there near enough. Right, so let me ink that up. Yeah, I probably won't get time to properly finish this, but yeah, I've been wanting to give it a go. I think obviously because I'm not like going out to work and that, obviously now I'm watching a lot more YouTube, so I'm getting a lot more ideas. And then because you're getting so many ideas, you can't now do I want that? No, it needs to be that way. Really, I could do with covering those flaps. If I'd have thought about it, because this is a digital envelope, it's from one of Tracy Fox's kits. If I'd have actually thought about it, I would have, because this was already cut out and stuff ready. I'm just going to cut this bit off. Yes, if I'd have just printed it out for this project, I would have printed it out, but then I would have put it back through the printer, and just put a coffee, you know, a pattern paper or something in the inside. Or if I had more time, I could just literally stick a piece of paper over it, you know, just cover it, but I've not really got the time. So we'll just do this. I'm going to stick that into there. Let's just line that up. Yeah, I could have done my linking a bit further in. That's that. So this then is going to stick. Let me just trim that top off. So yeah, this will be stuck down like so on your page, and this is going to be like this, and then it's going to have an eyelet there with string around it. Or is it going to be stuck like that? Where's that tag? Yeah, you could obviously do this a couple of ways. So essentially what it is a pocket. So you could either have it stuck down and just pull it out. I quite like that idea. Or you could open it up and I guess have a little pocket there or something. But yeah, I can't see why you'd want to open it up. I know why you'd want to open it up, because you've got some hidden journal space there. So yeah, okay. Let's have a look where I really need some new glasses when everything's back to normal, because I'm having problems seeing. So it's only with crafting. I don't want a silver brad. So yeah, I'm going to say to her that I do things with small things. I could do with some glasses just for that. So that's going to go like that. So yeah, I'm kind of glad now that that is plain. But yeah, I still would have either sent it back through for with like a tea stain background. So I'm going to thread that through like so. Oh no, that's going to be odd. I'm going to do that then. I'll just do it like that. So if that was stuck in, like so, yeah, and then you would go like that, okay, and then would you just tie it at the side? I guess so. Yeah. Oh, okay. Probably need to play about with this. Yeah, I kind of like the thought of it. I don't think I've quite pulled it off, but yeah, I do like the look of it. Have I got time to make a tag? 8 minutes. Or should I just make something else? Because I could just put that tag in, because it really does go with it. I'm going to put this in. It does need backing. It is only on, I don't know what it's on, but it's not very, it's definitely not very. So I'll put a doobie in it. Let's get another. Need to order some more of these. Can't believe how many, like, grommets and stuff that you get through. Right, do I want to put string on it, or not ink the bottom? Or do I want, I did get a little bit of this sari art. Oh, that does, hey, that does look nice. So, chop that off a bit. Yeah, I quite like using this side bit next to me. I feel, because I've said before about I wanted to get one of those trolleys, which I guess I would use the kind of the same way. Because if all this wasn't on here, then I would have my my cutter to the left of me. So let's put that on. Yeah. I really like that. I think I need to think about the closure a bit more, but in theory it's good. Maybe that's a little bit too big, she says, and she gets a bigger one. Oh, I quite like that. Very nice, squiggly. Right, let me just move those clippity-cloppity things. Oh yeah, this has made me excited to... so I've not even used Nikki's papers, have I? But yeah, that is what I will be using. But yeah, I'm quite excited to do this now. I'll say a few cute pieces. Do you want it? Oh, I like it on there. Yeah, that is cute. So I don't know if you would need a bottom. You probably would need something. I wonder if I should have kept that bottom bit in. I'm gonna mess about with that. So yeah, this is something in theory. It needs work. Right, what else have I got? I was gonna do a bit of an ephemera folder and a file folder, but I don't think I've not got time for that. Should I do something with this? I think my mind's gone blank now. I've used it too much. We've got this. Let's do a ruffle. If all else fails, let's do a ruffle. So I had got all these little bits of Tim Holtz things out, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find them in this chaotic mess. Let's just slide them over there. Right, give this a little bit of ink. This is a ruffle on parchment paper. It's not the piano paper. I just ran a few little ones up with some strips that I've got left of what I'd cut off other things. Right, where's my lid? Put the lid on. See if we can... No, we don't want that. Where's that? Cut a bit of that off. So, maybe something like that. I think the sun's starting to come over now. Sorry, I bet you're getting loads of glare off that. Let me... Oh, right. Oh, I can't wait to get those blinds. I know I keep saying that. So, I've got something like that. To get some little flowers. Let's do it that way. Might be able to. Oh, I can't pick it up, it's that small. So these are the Tim Holtz, the snippet ones, which I did think was very handy for this kind of thing. Oh, that's cute. So I've got... No, I don't like that one. I always think the ones with the wings closed, they always look a little bit weird. Oh, there's an ice cream on here if I could pick it up. Oh yeah, that's nice. No, it's too big for the GB. I'll tell you what I did find, and I did mean to put on my... I was going to put this on my notebook, but there's nowhere actually. I wonder, I could have put a Bradbury there. Anyway, this it's endless, isn't it? The things that you can keep doing. I guess that's why, you know, all these projects do evolve and things. Right. I'm going to put some of this paper on, if I could find my roller. I can't see anything. Absolutely nothing. That's my normal roller. I've got out. So I'm going to put that down there. Let's give it a little bit of ink. I think that timer's going to be going off very shortly. So yeah, I don't feel like I've told you anything, and that's it. I mean, I can't even say that I've pulled a tree out like Amy did. Oh dear, she did make me laugh. She was saying like she'd got literally nothing to tell anybody. And that is how it's starting to feel. Unless I start telling you what I'm going to be having for tea. Yeah, that's kind of how my conversations are at the minute. And start talking. Here we go. I just start talking about the price of cauliflower or something. But yeah, again, I love to search online for some like random conversation starters, just for a topic to talk about. I can say, I think when we all go back out into the world and that, you know, when I see my work friends and stuff, we're literally not going to have anything to say. Oh, what you been up to then last 2 months? Nothing. So, I mean, I keep thinking, like, I've got loads of books to read, and I've got my lovely colouring book. And I've got this I used to do embroidery years ago, and I really did like it. I don't think I like that green one. Oh, I like it. I do like it. I like it now. Yeah, and I was going to get back into, because you know, paper crafting was like my new hobby. Well, you know, obviously now I've opened the shop and stuff, so it's kind of like, well, I still want a hobby, and now for my hobby I do some collage, and it's just mindless collage because I really just enjoy doing it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind another hobby what takes me out of like this room type thing. So that's that. So yeah, I bought myself an embroidery book. I forget that the girl, she's quite a popular person in the world of embroidery. And I want to say Jane Davenport, but she's the painter, isn't she? Yeah, and she does all these modern designs and stuff, and I bought this book anyway, and oh, let me put that paper back. Yeah, I've still not read it. So we've got her that, which I'm really happy with. I still want to try it with the flaps. Sure, Amy last night had hers as a flap that way, so now I want to do it so it flaps out and ties, as if it's a bit like a wardrobe, and then have all pockets in. So that's going to be super in the cover. This needs something on it to I think I'm going to ink round all the pages, but yeah, I think it needs something in the corners. Then I've got this, which I really do love, but yeah, it needs a bit more effort. And a mirror for. So I've not made a lot, but I'm so excited. Yeah, this is a good start on my new journal. So I will come back later and do a part 2 to this and make some more pieces. I'll have to wait now till the sun's gone. Let me have a look to see how bad it is. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, I'm really sorry. Yeah, that's shocking. Yeah, right, I'm gonna go. I'll come back later when the sun's gone. I hope it's not been like that for too long. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If anyone gets any ideas I can further this, I'd love to know. Amy, do you fancy doing something with that? So yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for everyone who entered the subscriber competition, and just thank you. See you soon. Bye.